Welcome again. I'm B4M. I'm your host. And today we are going to speak something very simple. It has been a trend that every time we do an election, we are always complaining. Look at back in 2012, what happened? We voted for our own. In Kikuyu, we voted for Kamwana, Taonegaitu. The Luo voted for Raila because he is their own. And this trend of voting for our own is very dangerous. Because what happened is we vote, after voting, we complain. And now the way we complain, it becomes so painful. You elect a billionaire to represent the interests of a poor man. A billionaire will represent the interests of the billionaire. There's no way a leopard can represent the interests of a goat. They both represent different fields. This is what happens. At times, we may think, how can we better this? In the democracy, it's very tricky because some of us, because I remember there are people I met and they said, I voted for someone because it's beautiful. So right now you are complaining he has not delivered. My friend, you must be mad. There's no way you can vote for someone because he is beautiful or he's handsome, then complain he didn't deliver. Way back, I remember there's a time a senator here was voted because he's handsome. And majority of them did so. Later they complained, yes, hakuna kitu tufanyia. There's this disconnect when it comes to voting that we forget the leaders we are voting in will bring development. When you vote, Kamwana, Tono wanyu, you forget that I don't require a president who is from my tribe to build roads. But what happens when it comes to voting? At times I feel, yes, we need to vote the youth in. Yes, I agree on the idea, but I know that even majority of my fellow youth, some of guys I know who are in politics as the youth, they have been trained by the earlier conmen in the industry. And you raise even some of the youth, we can say we vote for the youth, that's how we will change. I don't agree sometimes with it. Because there are some youth, majority of the youth in political entry are less independent. I get a majority of them. Because to them, these are people who we can better refer to them as sycophants. So as we vote even for the youth, we need to look at the character. When you vote, don't vote for because someone is a certain age or a tribe. In Kikuyu land, we can say that we have had the president for the biggest time. We have had presidents from Kikuyu land. But you look, majority of us are still complaining. Right now, if I look at myself as a youth and someone who has been in university at the public or a job, I have my own health issues. When Aruo and Akibizo and help, I'm going to do the same. So it's not about tribes. But this politician will always shape or lure us to vote for tribes. They use even experts who go to the TV and say like, no, it's our time now. Yes, we need our own, someone who have our interests. You need to look at the character of the person, not even only tribe. Because you realize that there's this ideology of, what do we call it? This idea of inclusion. Inclusion is madness. You cannot include everyone. We don't, when you say you bring the politics of inclusion, we are saying we need our person to be there to eat, to help us eat also. So the politics of inclusion, we need women in the seats. No, this is not an idea. We need, whether we have a woman or a man in as a president, this person should represent the interests of the women and the men also. Whether we have a Luo as a president, we need him to represent or her to represent the interests of the Kikuyu and other tribes of the Luo and other tribes in Kenya. But the idea of politics of inclusion are madness. Right now we are all complaining. To me, I even don't agree with the idea of revolution. We just need revolution of the mind, because the way we vote is our problem. If I was to bring the current problem in Kenya, is us the citizens. Uhuru Kenyatta and the Jubilee or even the MPs, they never voted for themselves. But when it comes to voting, you want to be given money to vote for. So you voted for money, not for the character or for development. So when you complain right now, it's your problem. And even when we vote for money and vote with people with money. Right now, if I said I wanted to become a president, majority of the fellow youth, even my classmates, even my friends say, well, you are just a photographer, you are just a filmmaker. What can you do for us? What have you done to us? You see, this idea of what have you done to us, I don't have to do something to you to be the president. I don't have to do something to you to become the MP. I don't have to do something to you to become the MCA. Because this is the poverty mindset of you have to give us something for you to vote for you. And this is where we go wrong. Because what happens to the good leaders who doesn't have money, who want to vote for us? Because when you vote for someone with money, you will be tempted to vote for the wrong person. Because you vote for the man out of the character. We need to look at the character of the person. If you are a youth, na kwa time tulikuwa na group, tukapewa pesa, ukakula pesa yetu. That's your character. You are a thief. Whether you become a billionaire and we vote for you in, the character is you are a thief. But this is a problem with our mindset. Someone will, right now, majority of the youth we have, they have learned the only way to make money is to become a sycophant, because you can tell even from back in 2017, all the sycophants now have been given seats or have been given jobs. And this, what happens to the youth? The other who are out here, they will understand one thing. If I want to make money, if I want to become an MCA, I need to become a sycophant or a certain leader, so that when I become a governor, atanipe hiyo chance ya kuwa MCA nominated. And this is our problem. And this way I have come to realize I cannot even say vote for youth only. No, vote for youth with a brain and who is independent. Not sycophant, kana jona adara kana kuda go to me. And these are the majority of the youth who are in politics who say, it's our time, we need to, even women, even the fellow youth. When I'm saying youth, I'm referring to women and men. We need inclusive. Inclusive is nonsense. And you hear some people say that we have been alienated, we are poor because we have never had a president who is from our tribe. This nonsense. Because what makes us poor is our culture. And when you vote for billionaires represent their interest. And you can see even guarantee right now. And the problem is that when you speak the truth, these people always fight back. And we have seen what is happening. The issue of corruption is targeted to some people only because they represent a certain different idea. And that is what is happening. So, my friends, let us think. Let us change our mindset. Stop even thinking about the revolution, because the revolution you need is the revolution of the brain. Because right now I'm not even ready to fight for any revolution on my side, because I can tell if these people are the same people I'm fighting for a revolution for, we just go, cause chaos, and we sunk in a deeper problem like it's in Libya. So revolution of chaos and demonstration, that's not what we need in Kenya. We need people to change their mindset. You can see when the people right now, we are singing, hey, mimi ni timu Ruto, mimi ni timu Raila, mimi ni timu. See, the same thing rings. That's for today. Till next time, I'm your host, B4M.